sino ba yung minamahal mo?
Yung drag
queen ba? Yung out of drag? Or the whole, the whole me?
you.
The whole? Shit! Para kaya,
The
whole kaya naman
whole
malay mo,
you.
yun talaga, yung whole talaga yung minamahal.
Pwede naman din
Pwede. I mean, I'm not gonna,
Sige.
Tama naman na mahalin yung whole. Hello, hi, mabuhay. It's your Filipina diva, Marina Summers, and I'm back for another episode of the show that brings you nothing but glamour, fashion, beauty, and misplaced authority. This is The Stopover, the unofficial, unauthorized, but ultimately still unbothered recap show of Drag Race Philippines. Welcome to another episode of The Stopover, and this week we are going to be reviewing episode 8 of Drag Race Philippines Season 2 with the first branding challenge, but it's not the first branding debate. This week we invited the girl, the diva, the icon that started all this branding shenanigans back in Drag Race Philippines Season 1. She is the icon, she is the brightest star, and the brightest pot stirrer of all time. Hello, my darling. It's Brigiding, ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
Serving
ding.
legs.
Hey,
Serving legs.
Let's
yes.
run.
I love it. How are you, sis? Thank you so much for being here.
Very good.
Yes.
It's
very
been
good.
a year since our season.
Since our season, I know, and still iconic. Still
Yes.
always referenced, especially
Still at
on
the
this
top.
episode. Still there.
Still
there. Not going anywhere.
No way.
Not anytime soon, though.
Yep. No, not giving up.
Yup, we're not giving up, baby. How has life been for you? I've seen you in a lot of commercials. You had a major concert.
Yes.
And now you have your own show. Let's talk about that.
Actually, hindi ko in-expect to Nung season natin, it was very difficult at first.
Yes.
And then because of the love of the fans and the people that supports me, we were able to get by.
Yes.
As in, endless shows the whole Burr months.
Yes.
And then January, nagkaroon tayo ng concert. We were the faces of Meta, Nivea.
Yes.
Nag-shoot tayo sa iba't ibang bansa. Very lucky to be chosen.
Yes.
Mahirap mapili sa mga brands na ganyan.
In fairness, no?
Diba? So very lucky. And ayun, I have a new show. It's called Brigiding the Brand. Live streaming on Kumu and then on my YouTube after.
Okay. Bongga, I love it!
Yes!
Pwede ba akong mag-guest dyan? Parang marami akong
Let's go!
Pati yung buhay ni Silhouette, masasabi ko
Dapat
dyan.
lang, di ba? Kasi parang ang limited nung napapanood natin sa Drag Race.
Yes.
And sa show, it's always just lip-syncing and then a quick banter.
Yeah.
Pero dito, tatanungin natin sila, what's their story, how they started, bakit ganun yung mga choices nila in life, how they're handling all their traumas and problems and their successes. Actually, ang parang inspiration ko doon, gusto kong gumawa ng show na I wish I had. I had before joining Drag Race, while watching Drag Race as well.
So have you been watching season 2 of Drag Race Philippines?
Well, I have to, because nagtutuloy kami na.
She was forced to do
I have to, kasi
because she had to guest here in the Stopover.
actually, aside from that, nag-produce kami diba ng viewing party
Yes.
from season 1 pa lang. And now we're hosting the viewing party for season 2. We're very excited and yeah.
Are you enjoying the season thus far? Kasi I am enjoying it.
Yes, I am enjoying it, but more like for the drama.
Oh.
The girls are really like very dramatic, ha?
Well,
Medyo
inspired din sila sa'yo,
yeah,
no?
the doors have opened.
Yes, being the drama of this season.
pero ang maganda dito, mas may sisterhood akong nakikita.
I think this season, kaya magandang panoorin yung pagka-dramatic nila kasi there's also an equal amount of kumbayas and like sister
so
love.
parang kahit stressed sila sa competition, at the end of the day, they end up like being friends na pag-uusapan
or
nila.
do they?
Well, they have to be fake as well.
Yes! And that's what made you on the show.
O hindi
Made us on the show.
Well, I think dapat lahat naman tayo kasi kung nasa competition kayo,
Yeah,
you have
if
to
you're
hide
in-
your
and
emotions sometimes.
If you're in a competition, hindi totoo yung sinasabi nilang magpakatotoo ka. There always has to be a certain amount of fakeness in there because you're filming a TV show.
Showbiz.
It's
diba?
showbiz, mama. And I mean, you can be fake and not, diba,
Yeah.
Make saktan other people.
It's always fair in a competition.
Especially on a TV show.
Yeah.
Right? I'm acting. I'm actually faking my feelings right now. So this week, they are still top 6 from being top 6 last week. Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Back in our season, we've been top 6 quite a few weeks as well.
Yeah. Actually, hindi ko to in-expect this season. Kasi parang nakita na natin siya sa season natin.
Yes.
So parang yung Golden Gaze episode was fair.
Yeah, it was a different take, no?
Yeah.
Na parang, okay, no one's going home but we have a top 2.
Yeah, so yun, bago yun. Fresh shot in
yes.
yun.
And also, at this moment, in the workroom, the girls are starting to size up their competition. Siyempre, parang ako feeling ko halfway ng competition, dyan na talaga nag-start na magbilangan ng mga rubage ng wins. Which is important talaga para lang malaman mo. At this point in the competition, there's a clear split between Rubagers and non-Rubagers. So, ngayon, parang tinatanong nila si Ovi na laging nasa taas, always on top, but never getting that Rubage. Jade So being in the bottom for, twice. And Hannah Besha being safe all the time. Do you have any thoughts with this? Parang sa tingin mo, ano yung psych ng girls who doesn't have...
Based on my experience, mahirap yung yung part na parang always clueless ka. Ano ba? Are you really like doing well? No, so parang the first time nagkaroon ako ng critics, I was fired up. Parang okay, now I know. Ganito pala yung feeling nun.
Yes.
Parang mas masarap pala mag-enter ng danger of being in the bottom and then malaman mo kung ano talaga yung tumatakbo sa utak nila.
Yes, exactly. And on the other side of the table, we have 2 double badgers, Kat and Bernie. I'm pretty sure they're really fired up at this moment na, oh my God, I'm this close to the win.
Si Bernie, kitang-kita mo sa kanya yung surprise.
Diba?
Ang ganda ng storyline din ni Bernie na parang wala siyang ine-expect at all sa competition na magdo-duel siya. Pero kitang-kita mo na natural sa kanya pagiging competitive. And Kat, because parang almost all their lives.
Yes. At na-mention din,
sila.
At saka na-mention din ni Kat na even before Drag Race, meron na silang konting friendly, sisterly, healthy competition. Yeah. On this episode, they're gonna be doing a reading challenge, but they have to stay on beat, like a flip-top battle challenge. Like, may rhythm, merong rhyme.
Nag-rhyme.
Diba?
Poetic.
Yes, poetic dapat siya. Yun yung isa sa mga pinaka-importanting key to do well in this challenge. And we didn't see that, sadly.
Actually, hindi. At saka wala rin nasa beat.
Wala nasa
Hindi naman lahat. Hindi sila lahat nasa beat, pero lahat sila...
Exactly. Who were your standouts in this challenge?
Nakakatawa yung kay Jade.
Yes.
Kasi nga parang wala sa beat, but like on point yung gusto niyang sabihin. At saka siya yung
pinaka-funny?
Naging funny siya kasi nga wala.
Yes.
Kasi wala sa beat.
Well, this reading challenge for me in general was so-so. Not as bad as our reading challenge in our season natin, diba? Feeling ko mas maganda to kasi the flip-top battle aspect of it all makes it even funnier kasi nakakapag-banter sila with each other every after wale jokes.
At saka nagtutulungan sila.
May hype.
Yes.
Nag-hype sila, diba? So that adds to the fun of this challenge kahit na wale. Do you like this style? To move forward,
mas cute to. Parang mas easy to, oh my God, nakakatawa. Mas easy tawanan.
Yes, I just wish mas poetic pa, mas, alam mo yun, mas, like, flip-top style talaga. Like, girls, we have to learn rhyming here.
Pero nakita natin yung mga kanto talaga, no? Mga comedy kanto.
Kanalan talaga, no?
Bardagulan talaga.
Bardagulan, I love it. And at the end of this mini challenge, Arizona Brandy wins 20,000 cash tip. Do you agree with the winner?
Yeah. Lumabas yung pagka-Cubao drag niya.
Yung
representing rap from
pagka-jologs niya, no? Yung and it's
very on-brand.
On-brand. On-brand pa rin sa kanya. Congratulations, Arizona Brandy, on your first mini challenge win. After the mini challenge, Mama Pao then revealed that this week, it's time for another first-time challenge in Drag Race history. It's the branding challenge.
Ding, ding,
expired. Inspired by you. It's called Branding Ding 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 Challenge, where they have to create a 1-minute shampoo commercial that they will be creating, producing, even yung mga design ng packaging, they have to conceptualize everything, and they only have 30 minutes to film their commercials. Except for Arizona Brandy kasi she has a 5-minute extension.
Parang wala namang difference yung 5-minute girl. Naalala ko nung sa atin, talagang strict talaga ang Drag Race sa time. If they say na timer starts now, timer starts now. Talagang mararatel ka. So, I know kung anong pinagdadaya. Kasi nag-shoot tayo 1 whole day for a 30-second commercial.
Tama yung sinabi mo, when you're filming a commercial na 30 seconds lang mag-air, it will take you a whole day. Minsan pa nga 2-day shoot, diba? So for them to just film their own commercials.
For sure, naninibago sila dahil hindi naman lahat nakakapag-commercial.
Yeah, hindi lahat. And kasi this is more than just being a drag queen eh. Itong challenge, it's just, it takes more than just being a drag queen. It takes a lot of writing skills.
I-direct mo yung sarili mo.
I-direct mo yung sarili mo, pati yung concept. Everything has to be cohesive,
visual. Dapat nakikita mo siya kung paano mo siya gustong ipalabas.
And as you're filming it, iniisip mo rin yung editing, ano yung music, ano yung vibe. Ang dami. It's a lot of work. And I think it's a very important skill to master when you're a drag queen. Kasi, especially tayo ng pandemic, diba?
Yeah.
Mag-isa lang tayo sa kwarto natin, tayo yung nagpe-film ng mga content natin. Diyan tayo na test. So I think we will really do well in this challenge.
Parang resiliency din siya, na parang kahit wala kang idea din sa challenge, you have to make it work.
Yeah. And for this commercial, syempre, para hindi naman sila super alone, you know, they will be mentored and masasamahan sila ng, by the creative director of Drag Race Philippines as a co-director or like as a mentor, Fif Solomon. How do you feel about that?
Well, at least may guide sila.
Yes.
Na someone who works sa industry, nagko-commercial talaga, nagsusulat ng film, nagdi-direct, so...
I think vital din na meron silang at least third-person POV.
Parang tumutulong
diba?
sa kanila.
Para habang nag-shoot sila. Kasi we saw this in the acting challenge, diba?
Yeah.
Na the girls are in front of cameras, they're delivering lines, and last time wala masyadong input. So I hope this time merong input. Okay, at this moment, the girls are starting to conceptualize, write, and like really just produce their storyboards and in the workroom. And nakikita natin na merong divide of the girls who are actually doing well in not really doing well, but like are on track. Like Ovi Cunt, Jade So, and Arizona Brandy. They're clear sa kanila yung brand nila, clear sa kanila yung personality nila. Excited sila for this challenge. At this moment, si Hannah medyo nahihirapan siya. Pero good thing, captivating Kat was there para i-remind sa kanya na, oy, di ba naalala mo kapag ka nasa stage tayo, merong Hannah Beshi with
free
Wi-Fi, with birth certificate.
With tax return.
Medyo naging light at the end of the tunnel yon for Hannah Beshi, and she was able to pick it up from there.
Tapos si Kat naman
ang nahirapan. Sabi niya, nakapag-suggest ako pero ako yung walang
maisip. May mga ganung times na parang may mga idea ka for other people.
Yes.
Tapos nahihirapan ka sa sarili mo.
Yes.
Pero yung pag ganun kasi parang kang nagdidirect.
Yes.
Parang ano ba yung magandang makikita ko kung ikaw yung gagawa. So pag sa sarili mo, syempre ang daming pagdadaan ng thoughts niyan, process.
Yes. Mahirap siya. Do you think it's really important for a drag queen per se to have a brand?
Yes, of course. Totoo naman. Kasi syempre, parang sa sobrang dami ng drag queen sa mundo, like lalo sa Philippines, di ba? Ang daming magagaling. Pero kailangan talagang mag-stand out ka eh.
I think this whole branding conversation really started in our season here in the Philippines, di ba? But I think, you know, drag in its truest form, I don't think we should box queens for, you know, certain branding because it's ever evolving. I don't think it's really that important to have a brand, but when you're in a competition like this, when you're on TV and you're competing with 12 other amazing girls, or like how many girls like in that competition, you have to have at least a brand or a strong aesthetic. And also, on that note, I think what really made Bernie and Kat struggle is like, ano ba yung brand ko? Ano ba yung brand ko? I think they have it in them. They're both great performers. Diba? They just don't see it that way. Okay, now it's time for our commercial divas to film their advertisements with the one and only Fif Solomon. And they have 30 minutes to do this.
Mabilis yun.
Quick.
Kaya kita mo sa shoot nila, di ba? Nagtatakbuhan sila.
Tatakbuhan, gulong-gulo sila.
Parang talaga sila ang gulo-gulo ng shoot. For sure, sa
Yeah.
yun, sa
Yeah.
set.
What are your highlights for this whole
Gusto ko yung
filming?
suso ni Ovikan.
Tumatalbog siya habang tumatakbo, no?
And yung storyline ni Jade So. As in, kinakantot niya talaga yung pit crew.
In fairness, no? Would you do that? I would do that.
Yeah!
Siyempre, girl, anong
Oh my
episode
God.
na yun, no? Tapos wala
Nakakulong tayo ng how many weeks.
Wala kaming porn. Walang anything. Walang sex.
Walang image ng lalaki.
Not that
sa
I
harapan.
do it, ha? I just see it online. I don't do it because I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian woman.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, parang, di ba, we're all by ourselves lang sa hotel. So, makakita ka ng ganun talagang magagawa mo talaga yung mga pwede mong gawin sa isang masarap na pit crew.
Yes.
Kasi Jade lang ang nag-utilize na.
Yeah, siya lang yung talagang isa sa mga main characters yung pit crew.
I like Arizona's as well. Kasi parang yung ang tanga nung kanya, ang tanga nung nung pinapabato niya
Binabato, di ba?
ng bote sa ulo. So parang dun pa lang, i-expect mo na oh my God,
I think
Arizona.
that was funny. I really like what Ovi did when she was filming her commercial that she sequenced. Nilagyan niya ng sequence. Okay, ito yung unang sequence na i-shoot natin kasi ito yung costume ko. Ito yung next, ihuli natin tong mga to. And I think that's really important to really like plan out the sequencing of the scenes that you're gonna be filming. Kasi diba, lalo na kapag meron ka mga change costumes, change sets, ano yung uunahin mo, that's very important.
Magandang ginawa ni Ovi doon kasi nag-adjust siya dun sa yung mas magti-take ng time.
Yes.
So kung kailangan niya magpalit, i-shoot na natin lahat ng i-shoot sa look na to.
Yes.
And then bago tayo mag-change.
Yes.
So
And I think most of the girls did that as well. But yeah, 30 minutes is not a long time. So I'm really, really excited on how the commercials are gonna turn out on the runway tonight. Bernie seems lost in that filming. Parang hindi niya alam yung ginagawa niya. Wala siyang idea kung anong nangyayari.
Parang yun nga, parang gumawa lang talaga siya ng commercial.
Straight on.
Commercial.
Hi! Shampoo! Benefits! Results!
Kahit naman yung kay Bernie, pero yun nga lang, kulang. Kasi ang funny nung kay Hanabeshi, sobrang naughty and wild nung kay nung kay
Jade So. Miss Jade So and Ovikan.
Ang baliw nung kay Jade So. Kaya talagang natabunan talaga yung kay Kat
and kay Bernie. Okay, before the runway, I think maraming mga napag-usapan na very, very important on this episode, especially now that we have the category as Rainbow Runway Realness, very timely and fitting yung mga conversations nila in the workroom while they're preparing for the runway. And captivating Kat, Miss Jade So and Bernie talked about, the sensitivity of being asked about their private parts, especially as trans people. I think it's a great platform to really just talk about these taboo topics and pag-usapan yung mga bagay na dapat hindi tinatanong, hindi pinag-uusapan with your trans brothers and sisters.
Tapos na-educate talaga tayo ng mga bagay na sila lang yung nakakaintindi or sila lang yung nakakaalam. Yung mga pinagdadaanan nila. Hindi naman natin siya normal na naririnig sa mga friends natin or minsan nga, di ba, yung mga trans friends tayo na yung mga ganong klase ng conversation, hindi rin sila comfortable na pag-usapan with us.
Yes.
Tapos i-open nila sa napakalaking platform katulad ng Drag Race. So, very educational talaga siya. So,
Okay, now, are you ready? It's time for the runway!
game!
And the judges panel is looking right now. Kalat Karen, Jiggly Caliente, amazing. And then we have Pangina Heels.
Ang special. At saka ang gaganda ng mga judges natin this week.
Yes, I love
Ang
it.
ganda ni Kalat Karen, ang ganda ni Jiggly. Brigiding could never. Thank you, Jiggly Caliente, for mentioning my name.
Period. And can we just talk about the presence of Pangina Heels on Grabe?
Parang hindi mo nga siya i-expect kasi from Thailand to
Diba?
UK, tapos Philippines.
Yeah, but I think also, Filipina queens and Thai queens have a really, really strong relationship with each other. Kasi it's one of the closest countries that has thriving drag community, di ba? And sa episode din na to, nakita natin na kahit si Bernie ang isa sa mga pinaka strong image of that na meron tayong mga ibang opportunities din sa Thailand with our sisters and their clubs, especially Pangina.
Nagkaroon kasi before ng parang Asia's finest drag queens. And then si Kat Kat at saka si Bernie yung nag-represent ng Philippines. Coming from Obar, parang 2015 or 2017.
And it happened in Thailand.
So doon nila na-meet si Pan Pan, which is the most iconic drag queen sa Thailand.
I love everything. And she's also, you know, parang in a way bringing Thailand here in the Philippines.
Dali niya talaga yung brand niya.
Yes, that's how you do it.
Representing
You know,
Thailand.
Damit pa lang, alam mo na agad na, Pangina to. Buhok,
diba?
Diba? Towering, just like,
Temple.
temple yan. So like, I love it. I just love Pangina heels. Yeah, I'm so excited to hear what she thinks about Filipino drag because she is a huge fan of Filipino drag. Okay, so now we are ready to see the girls strut down the runway and see their commercials. Category on the main stage tonight is Rainbow Runway Realness. Are you excited for this category?
Yes.
What would you have done if you were to participate in this category?
Parang wala akong nakitang nag-reveal. May mga nag-reveal sa likod. Or like may inangat na gano'n. Pero meron din nagpahid-pahid. Pero feeling ko mag-start ako with a big black coat. Parang from darkest to biglang mag-reveal yung
freedom.
Yeah. Parang biglang lilipad lahat ng colors. Tapos lahat ng ilaw na katapat sa'yo.
Yes.
Sequins, rhinestone, crystals, everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, first on the runway tonight is Hanabeshi serving us this rainbow ribbon fantasy. What do you think of the look and her commercial performance?
I like the commercial. Feeling ko yun yung nag-save.
So you don't like the look?
No. No talaga.
Oh yeah?
Oo, hindi. Kasi Pangina, parang kailangan niya talaga ng dress maybe underneath. Nung mga ribbons, kasi parang yung ribbons lang, hindi pwede. Diba parang episode 8 na.
Yeah.
So, kung ribbons lang yung suot mo, hindi naman din siya sobrang gagandang ribbons. Diba?
Yeah.
Kulang talaga. Pero buti, maganda yung kanyang commercial.
It saved her.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you love about her commercial?
Gusto ko yung lumabas din yung campy side na with Sabina and many more, yung mga free wifi. Nagamit niya talaga to her advantage. Kasi parang first episode pa lang, ginagamit na siyang pang joke ni Mama Pao sa kanya. So, yung naging fully realized yung eksena dun sa commercial niya.
For her runway look, it's a little bit crafty. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't love this look. I think this is my least favorite look on the runway tonight. It needed clarity because right now, it's so hard to look at. Hindi mo alam kung saan papunta yung ribbon, saan nagtay yung knot, and even like yung mga standing ends ng ribbon here, it's like, it's going everywhere. It's so busy.
Yung fabric din, yung choice of fabric.
The choice of fabric.
It looked cheap.
If you're gonna do something architectural like that, pick a different type of fabric. Silk or satin fabric kasi it's hard to use that in front of lights
Feeling ko may mga alambre yun
Yes.
May mga alambre pero dahil...
May boning.
Yeah, may mga boning. Feeling ko dahil sobrang stressed siya nung pinak niya from CDO. Nalukot-lukot na yung alambre, hindi mo na siya ma-straighten na dapat matigas na matigas siya Or siguro kung nag-accentuate siya na parang one side.
Her commercial, I really enjoyed that commercial. That was fantastic. That was fabulous. That was seamless, I would say. Yeah, it really showed her funny side. Up next on the runway is Miss Jade. So, that's branding, actually. That's branding.
Yes.
That's branding.
Pangalan pa lang.
Miss Jade So, giving us this parang ribbon.
Actually, parang medal nga siya.
Parang medal na ribbon na, Most kind, best in...
Award.
Best in math.
Most honest.
Most honest. Most pretty. Ay, yun yung award ko.
Walang most pretty girl.
Wala bang most pretty? Dapat merong sa amin.
Most honest, most intelligent, best in math.
Best in pot steering.
Best in pot steering.
Best in baliw. Best in I'm not listening.
Yes.
Best in snatch game, probably not yours.
Yes.
Okay. So it's giving very ribbon award kind of vibe. What do you think of her runway look and her commercial performance?
Yung commercial niya, clearly, sobrang ganda. Sobrang funny. Kung akala natin baliw na si Jade So, tama si BJ Pisco. Anong tumatakbo sa utak ni Jade So? Parang saan galing itong mga words na to? yung language na ginagamit niya, hindi mo maiintindihan pero pipilitin mo intindihin kasi nakakatawa.
Yeah.
And very likable.
Yeah, and what I like about it is it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But it makes sense.
Yun
Like, hindi siya dapat mag-make sense pero naiintindihan mo siya. And also, what I like about the commercial is that ang daming scenes, merong conflict, merong resolution, and may payoff, diba? Na parang, shit, ang tagal-tagal ko nang walang sex, ang dry na ng hair ko, ang sikip-sikip ko pa. Eto sa'yo, isang patak, pokpok agad.
Yeah.
Shampoo, gamitin mo, magkakaroon ka ng karat. Diba?
Tapos ang maganda rin kay Jade is siya yung talagang ni-utilize niya yung pit crew.
Yeah, pit crew.
So, ang dami iba-ibang scene. May bedroom, may shower.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
I love it.
Her runway look, what do you think of her runway look?
I like it. It's clean, maganda. Parang nakulangan lang ko ng rainbow dun sa damit niya.
Yes.
Damit niya.
Yeah.
Parang very tiny details lang yung rainbow dun sa damit niya. Pero sobrang laki naman na kasi talaga ng rainbow niya.
Yeah.
And what I like about her runway is yung
Message
statement
sa likod.
niya, pagkatalikod niya. Paso GB.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, very fitting for a rainbow runway to really just put out a statement as strong as that on national TV at our political climate. I think it's very, very important.
Also, that is not something that we expect from Jade.
Jade so, diba?
Kasi kala mo babaliw-baliw,
Yes.
funny-funny, in her own world. Tapos biglang may statement sa dulo.
Yeah.
So,
And as a trans person doing that on TV, on Philippine TV, I think it's very, very powerful. Yeah. I find a little disconnect from the corset and the back dress. I don't think they
match.
blend well together. Yeah, I just don't think I think the corset and the back dress are two different looks. Yeah, but she looked amazing. It's clean. You're right. It's clean. And it screams rainbow.
Clear yung rainbow.
Clear,
Tapos
rainbow.
may statement. Done.
Done. That's it. Up next on the runway, we have captivating Kat Kat giving us this white ball gown with a bunch of rainbow things attached to it and a statement. What do you think of the look and her commercial?
Well, for the runway, meron siyang pautot na birds.
Pautot talaga.
Parang yun yung naging root nung rainbow. Yun yung mga feathers.
Yes.
Yun yung drama niya. So parang, I've seen that sa season 1. When Precious did the CC that walk thing, fly.
Oh, the mechanical bird.
And then yung statement niya, we are human. Sana mas smooth yung pagkano niya, yung pag-angat niya. Diba? Yung reveal niya parang pug. As in, we are human.
I think the look is a little bit costumey, crafty.
Yes.
Again, same problem with Hanabeshi with the satin fabric. It's really tricky to use that fabric. I wish what she could have done if she wanted to convey talaga the bird concept was to hand paint the rainbow colors into that white dress. It would have made more sense to me.
Yeah.
What do we think of her commercial?
Yeah. Yun nga, parang sabi mo kanina, parang siyang nag-online shopping.
Yeah.
Online selling.
Mukha siyang online shopping rather than a commercial. Yeah.
Yeah. Even the setup, yung set niya.
Yung set, meron
parang
telepono.
nakahilot siya dyan. Tapos ito, nagbibenta siya, ganun.
Hi,
Live
mga
selling.
shoppers!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hindi siya mas commercial.
Her commercial was really a letdown. I didn't get anything from it. Yes, clear yung conflict na, okay, marami akong kuto, pero yung kuto ko ay cockroach, and I will use this, and then naging butterfly na siya. Yay! Plus, meron pa siyang slimming effect, which is, I think it's very unnecessary for the commercial. But yeah, I think the commercial was very generic. It didn't scream drag at all. It didn't scream, a drag commercial. And overall, I think her commercial feels a little bit stiff.
Yeah.
Stiff. It's not inviting. It's not, hey,
Parang sobrang scripted.
and it's forced. Meron siyang magandang ginawa sa commercial niya, yung para sa you. I think it just reminded me so much about Jackie Cox's Magic Merkins, like, for you. Something ganon. Very vintage commercial na if you're gonna go that route na very talking to the camera.
Sa umpisa pa lang talagang,
diba? Sana ginawa niyo, say you.
Say you.
Say you. Tapos sana ginawa niyang tagline yon para may recall, diba? Up next on the runway, we have Bernie giving us this graduation overachiever. Alam mo yan, Bobby! Realness. Victoria's recall to Victoria's Secret, Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks.
Yes. What do you think about the look and her heme commercial?
Nakakatawa yung heme-heme Parang nakita ko si Bernie dun sa acting challenge. That's the same wig. That's the same character. Inday, sweet.
Yes.
Diba? So parang walang bago. Hindi talaga siya nag-hit.
Yeah. Again, it's the same case as Captivating Cat where it's a generic commercial. It didn't really scream anything Bernie. And it was too stiff. It was, eto yung produkto, eto yung benefits, ayan, nalagay ko sa buhok ko, tara, gumanda yung buhok ko. Mabibili sa mga suking at mauutang. That could have been very, very funny. It is what it is. Like, walang laman.
Sana kung D-dye, shampoo dye.
Shampoo para sa puday.
Oo, shampoo
From
para sa
D-dye,
puday,
diba?
diba?
So, parang, diba?
Cute
Pampalago
yun. Tapos
or
sexy.
Yes, sexy, diba?
Giving
Bombshell.
body, yeah.
Pero nakalabas yung maganda niyang shining, shimmering bulbul.
Pubic hair
Diba?
pala.
Pubic hair.
Hindi sa buhok, diba? Parang
Diba? Shampoo
twist
dye.
yun. Hindi para sa buhok,
Sayang.
sa ulo.
I think very honest din naman si Bernie na she didn't get the brief talaga. Like fully. Akala niya gagawa lang ng commercial.
Platonic commercial.
That's it. Yeah, medyo nag-flatline si Bernie for me in this challenge.
Pero the look, for me,
Yeah, I think it's my favorite look on the runway tonight. I wish the rainbow would have been carried not only sa harap ng cape, but also sa likod.
oh yeah. Parang
Kasi, ito rainbow, pero like, ang laki ng chunk ng fabric sa likod, it just screamed maroon for me. Up next on the runway is Ovi Kant serving this rainbow Harajuku style raver on acid tripping look. And what do we think of the look and her performance on the commercial?
favorite yung performance niya. Talagang
Shamputang ina! Shamputang ina nyo rin.
Ulit-ulit niya lang tapos testimonial yung mga ano niya.
May recall.
Nakakatawa.
Yeah. Nakakatawa. It's funny. It's very on brand for her, just like what the judges said. Something Ovi would do
Yeah.
and something only Ovi would do.
Yeah.
And
Tsaka relax siya habang nagsushoot.
and it didn't make sense. And that's what we love in Drag
Yeah.
Race. Things that don't make sense but makes you happy and makes you excited. What do you think of her look?
Ang ganda ni Ovi kasi parang ngayon lang ako nakita ng colors sa face niya.
Yes.
Gusto ko yun. Gusto ko yung part na yun. Pero parang wala ko nakitang shape masyado or hindi ako nakakita ng silhouette or something sexy about her. But I like the presentation. Yung runway niya is talagang...
Yeah, it's giving very raver high on life. What I like about this look is that when you see it, rainbow.
Yeah.
Rainbow category. Down
And
to the
hindi siya
T.
yung the basic rainbow strips or
Yes.
something. May
It's,
makikita kang
what do you
structure.
call it?
Tie-dye!
Tie-dye!
Tie-dye.
Oh, yun pala tawag doon.
Tie-dye,
Jobos
D-dye.
lang tawag sa amin doon eh. Yeah, it's tie-dye and also the different patches. I loved it. Sana may shape.
Yeah.
I lost the waist. Her very dark, usually dark aesthetic, and her commercial as well na very dark and very offensive. I love how editorial the look is. It's very editorial.
Check ay lang. Walang kilay.
Although the hair, I wish I would have seen more volume to that ponytail, because that ponytail is screaming pony fail. But I love it. I think it nails the brief 100% down to the T. Up next on the runway, we have Arizona Brandy serving us this pageant glam gown with rainbow cape and rainbow crown. What do you think of her look and her commercial performance?
For her look, I agree na medyo nakulangan tayo sa gown. Ang ganda ng cape. Diba?
Maganda?
I mean, andun yung rainbow sa cape. Okay, fine. Andun yung rainbow sa cape. So, may rainbow crown din siya. Pero parang,
That's it?
Tapos nagpunas-punas siya ng mga rainbow paint na hindi naman talaga super duper rainbow. It's more like green and dark colored paint. and then the hair was kind of dry. Her commercial, it's very on brand, pero may mga missed opportunities. May mga missed parts na parang, sana mas nabigyan ng moment yung part na yon, or sana mas pinush pa yung part na yon.
Yeah, I think the look was a little bit generic. It was a gold gown, not even fitting the category. I wish it was a rainbow gown at least. Kulang sa cohesiveness. I think what happened here was, okay, I have a gown, I have a cape, I have a crown, I have this hair.
Rainbow na siya.
Rainbow na siya. Yeah, I wish the gown was at least rainbow, same beading as the crown, para lang cohesive yung crown and yung dress. And then the cape could, stand on its own sana. For her commercial, I think the branding was there. It's strong. It's a Arizona branding commercial because there's alak involved.
Maoy.
There's maoy involved. There's kenkoy and
There's orange.
jologness involved, diba?
Yeah.
There's orange. But I think the first part of the commercial was very dragging. I think she could have just started with nung inamoy yung buhok niya, tapos, ang baho. Oh my God, lasing, ang baho na ng buhok ko, lasing pa ako, something ganon, diba? Kasi very, very important yung first 5 to 10 seconds ng commercial eh. Kasi diba, madalas kapag nanonood ka ng commercial, pag pangit yung commercial, okay, next. Overall, I think the pacing of the commercial was a little bit slow.
Bagay.
Hindi siya direct to the point, ang daming paligoy-ligoy. And you don't want that for a 30-second commercial, like for a minute commercial, diba? You want your audience to really grasp everything without, pick it up, baby. I only have 1 minute here. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. We have to go to the beef of this commercial. Okay, at this moment, the girls are back in Untucked in the workroom after the judges' critiques on the main stage. And isa sa mga pinaka-importanteng na diniscuss or like na bring up during this Untucked is Miss Jade So's overtime in the filming. I think Captivating Cat Cat started the conversation during Untucked. Overtime ng 2 minutes si Miss Jade. So, what do you think of this whole thing?
I mean, syempre talagang nitpicky na rin yung mga girls. Kung paano pwedeng mapapabagsak
Ang competition.
yung other queens.
Yes.
Diba? So yung 2 minutes na yon, sobrang special yun sa kanila kasi they have 30 minutes lang.
Yeah.
And for Cat Cat to do that, parang in-expect ko na yun sa kanya. Kasi siya yung nasa bottom. Siya yung nanganganib ngayon.
Yeah.
So hahanap talaga siya ng paraan para at least masilip yung mga parts ng other queens.
I really, really understand why the girls brought this up, and I think it's really just and right as well in a competition setting na i-call out mo yung mga unfair things, right? But yeah, despite that, I think it doesn't change the fact that Miss Jade So did a stellar job in this challenge. Sayang lang. Also, just to lighten up the mood, Pangina Heels walked in to the workroom to talk to our top 6 girl.
Parang siya yung first
Judge this
na
season.
pumasok sa Untucked. Very important siya kasi lalo na ngayon, nasa 8th episode na tayo. Ito na yung time na talagang naghahanap ka ng validation, ng inspiration. Lalo na yung pressure talaga sobrang tagal na and sobrang tight ng competition. Maghahanap ka ng words of wisdom from people na nandun na talaga sa peak ng career nila.
I think it's really, really important. And we saw that here on this episode of Untucked. When Pangina started talking to the girls, makikita mo na parang nabuhayan ulit yung girls. In a competition setting like this, I think it's really important to hear these words. I really, really, really understand and relate to what Pangina is saying right now about, making sure that you're taking care of your career after Drag Race and not just like waiting for opportunities, but also creating and making opportunities for yourself after Drag Race.
Di ba sinabi ko doon sa exit line ko, parang thank you Drag Race for helping me discover myself. And up until now, I'm still trying to discover myself. Hindi natatapos sa Drag Racing life ko. It kickstarted my career dun sa Drag Race, pero what happened after that was mine.
Yeah.
Was mine.
Yeah. And you are the captain of the ship now.
Yeah.
After Drag Race, you are the captain of the ship. Because when you're in Drag Race, there's a lot of, there are producers, there are editors, everything. You can blame it to them, sure, But your life after Drag Race, you only
Depends
have
on
yourself to
you.
blame. Okay, at this moment also, syempre, medyo malayo-layo na tayo sa competition. And syempre, you miss people from home, miss your loved ones. And ngayon, at this point in Untucked, may videos na nagpakita yung boyfriend ni Arizona Brandy and yung boyfriend ni Bernie, which happens to be in the Philippine Army, which is amazing.
Ang ganda ng storyline na yun. Grabe.
It's not just even storyline. It's just,
yung fact na yun.
the fact na someone
so
so masculine and like who came from the Philippine Army would proudly, say, not really announce, but like show his love for a
Bernie.
trans woman on national TV.
Sobrang sweet nun.
Not just sweet, it's so powerful.
Yeah.
I think it's so powerful. And kinuwento rin ni Bernie na tinulungan siya nung boyfriend niya sa kanyang journey sa pag-aayos ng mga
Sa
costumes.
pagpupush, yun daw yung nagpupush sa kanya na sumali. So, nanonood din ng Drag Race.
I love that. I think that's so empowering. And I love that for Bernie. And for Arizona as well. Na they have this, supportive people around them and people who loves them romantically as well, di ba? Yung mga jowa nila.
Yeah. Actually, yun yung...
Love wins!
Love wins!
Yeah! And right now, the girls are back to the main stage and
Yes.
the results
Are
in! Ovicon won this episode.
Finally!
She got her Rue badge and 80,000 pesos. Do you agree with the results?
Yes, parang it's about time.
Yes, it's about
na
time.
ibigay naman natin kay Ovi.
Yes.
Yung matagal niya ng pinagtatrabahuhan. Lalo pa sa challenge na to na sobrang, parang kung titingnan mo silang lahat, aside from Jade,
Yeah.
Ovi is the next one na talagang super duper clear yung brand entering
Yes.
the competition.
Yeah. Arizona Brandy and Hanabeshi are both safe.
Safe.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, oo.
Which means our 3 trans girls are in the bottom. Miss Jade So, Bernie and Kat found themselves in the bottom. Do you agree with this?
Actually, hindi ako nag-agree dun sa part na na-bottom si Jade. So, just because clearly, nilagay siya dun sa bottom 3 and dimension din dahil kinall out siya ni Captivating Kat. Pero feeling ko kung hindi siya naging big issue sa Queens, parang nasa top pa si Jade. So,
Now we see Bernie and Captivating Kat in the bottom 2. Our front runners of the
yeah.
season.
Parang nag-start yung episode natin na sila yung dalawang Rue Badger.
How wild is that?
Parang actually malungkot siya. Malungkot siya kasi parang sila yung bilang frontrunner, sila yung nire-root for mo na makita mo sa top 4.
Yes. Okay, now the girls, the dolls,
Aha.
our powerful front runners, Captivating and Kat and Bernie starts to lip sync their hearts out on stage tonight. How do you feel? What are your thoughts about this lip sync?
Exciting! Kasi nga talagang magtatapat yung dalawang frontrunner natin na magaling talaga mag-perform. Di ba? Na-establish na nila yung sarili nila sa world of drag dito sa Philippines. So, to see them finally na magtapat.
Battling it.
Labasan talaga ito ng lahat ng pwedeng ilabas, lahat ng pwedeng i-reveal.
And we can also see all these emotions with our judges, di ba? Nakatayo na sila.
Yeah.
They were crying.
Yeah.
Yung mga shots ni Jiggly Caliente lagi na nakaganyan siya. And then, Mama Power revealed that Captivating Kat is safe at this moment. How did you feel for Bernie?
Nalungkot ako kay Bernie. Kasi, pati sa confessionals niya, umiiyak siya.
Parang,
So, parang
it was built, parang binibuild up yung episode to look like she's going home.
Yeah.
But she did not go home.
Yes!
I love that for Bernie.
I-
Honestly, I think if it was not a double shante, I think Bernie would have stayed because I really, really felt that performance from Bernie.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Parang mas na-feel ko yung need
Yung
ni Bernie.
intensity, timing, everything. It's just there. Stance,
Yeah.
mouthing. But Captivating Kat also delivered an equally mesmerizing performance. That's why they both Shante, you stay. At this point, I am gonna ask you, who are you rooting for to win Drag Race Philippines Season 2?
Now I'm rooting for Ovi. And Bernie. Yun nga yung sinabi ko, na in love ako sa storyline ni Bernie. And kay Ovi din, na talagang always consistent, working his way to the top all the time. So parang exciting na ma-reward sila nung lahat ng paghihirap nila dun sa show.
Well, we're almost at the end of our show today. Would you like to thank anyone? Would you like to promote anything? Go for it.
Yes, thank you, Lance Angelo, for my gown tonight.
Gorgeous.
Also, please watch out for the upcoming shows. Cake, Baxilog, magtutuloy-tuloy yan this year or the rest of the year. The Brand, Brigiding the Brand, live streaming on Kumu and available on my YouTube channel,
Yes.
Brigiding Ding Ding. Also, please follow me on all my social media. It's at Brigiding. Also, please watch The Divine Divas and the Season 2 Queens sa D-Intervention, the live viewing party of Divine Divas. Also, supportahan po natin ating mga local queens. Please, they need your support more than ever. Also, thank you for my hair, Martha Amethyst. Maraming salamat.
Volume. She said volume, Mama.
Yes!
The blonde girl. The blonde girl.
The blonde girl.
I would like to thank Jeboy Ramos for this gorgeous gown. Let's give it for the dress, everybody. Woo! And let's give it for the hair, Jonna Queen. Gorgeous. Yeah. Well, before I let you go, are you ready for your pasalubong? Are you ready to pick up
Yes! Game!
Yes, but before that...
Marami akong pinapakain dyan sa bahay eh.
Correct,
So,
ang dami kong pinapakain sa
dami
bahay.
kong mga anak.
But before that, a word from our sponsor. Hey divas, taking care of your sexual health regardless of your HIV status has never been more important. That's where quickrest.org can help us all. Quickrest.org offers sexual health services such as HIV testing, viral load testing, STI testing, and access to PrEP and antiretroviral or ARV medication for free. Book appointments online and check which clinic is nearest to you. It's quick and it's free. And if you're not sure about the services you need, quickrest.org offers a quick risk assessment quiz to provide recommendations that could better fit your needs. Visit quickrest.org or scan the QR code on your screen to book a free appointment. Well, in true Filipino fashion, a stopover wouldn't be complete. Bakit mo ko ginagaya?
No.
A stopover wouldn't be complete without pasalubong. So, Brigiding, go for it. Bilang wala kang
Okay.
rubadge nung season natin, kumuha ka na.
Actually, lahat labeled eh. May mga
Lahat
brand.
may brand.
Dito tayo sa balot. Ayan. Cheers tayo, sis.
Ha? Kakain din tayo
Yes! Doon lang tayo
Oh
sa
my
sabaw. Sa
God.
sabaw lang tayo. Kinakain mo ba yung, ano to, yung sisiw?
Ibang bird yung kinakain ko eh.
Well, ako din. Not this one. Not from this one.
Naging omelette na lang talaga yung balot ko.
Girl, wag ka matakot. Balot lang yan.
Ayun na! Oh my God!
Ay, sorry, nauna na ako.
Yay! Wait lang, girl. Oh my God, look!
Cheers!
Ayan na.
In true Filipino fashion, we eat balut.
Balut.
Balut?
Balut.
Yeah.
Balut. Oh my
Welcome to
God.
the stopover. Ito talaga yung kinakain pag stopover.
Ito.
Thank you
Sige,
for the balut.
iwanan ko muna
Pero
to.
medyo, nasa mother era ako, parang marami akong kukunin kasi marami akong pinapakain
Ay,
lately.
sis, bawal yung may mga brand.
Hindi, okay lang yan,
Bawal
sis.
ang
Ibigay mo
brand.
na sa akin yan, te. Para saan pa nagkalak ako, te?
Ito, masarap to kapag may suka, oh.
Kasi lang to. Bawian natin si Marina. Yan. Ayan. Pasensya na, sis.
Coco jam,
Pwede ka
coco jam.
magpabalik.
Coco jam, gusto mo na coco? Yeah! Oh!
Wait lang ako.
Palaban talaga yung mga anak ko. I like this one. Yes!
Thank you, sis.
Ding ding ding! You're right, Star Brigiding.
Hindi mo nababalikan tong
Ano?
Hindi mo nababalikan tong mga to? O babalik pa yan, oh.
Pwede bang next time? Hindi lang puro grocery na kasi. Grocery na te. Grocery talaga yung kailangan ko. May bigas na sana dito next time, no? Bigas.
Oh my God. Gulay, pakpakbet.
Yes, yun talaga ang kailangan. Ito pala, basket eh. Bakit pa nahihiya tayo? Hindi ko nahihirap. Ayan.
Napakaganda itong coffee scotch, please. Thank you. The Polveron. Ayan, favorite ko din ba yan? Ayan, kapain ko kay Bomba. Ayan. May sweetest pasado. Yan.
Wait, ayoko nang umurn ng may buhok. Okay na ka. Thank you!
Thank you, sis.
Naubos!
Anong nangyari? Well, that's it for us at your favorite quick stop on the way to the crowd. I'm your Filipina diva, Marina Summers, and I'm holding a balut in my hand. And this has been The Stopover, putting over on the pasalubong center. Ay,
Sis, ubusin ko na sis. Nag-request yung anak ko eh. Favorite niya daw to.
ay, sisirain ko yung pasalubong.
Akin na to. Actually, sige. Bigay mo na sa kanya yung balut. Yan. Thank you,
Ito, sis.
sis.
Baka
Hindi,
pala-
okay na yan sa'yo na yan. Milaway mo na yan eh. Yan. Thank you, The Stopover. Thank you, everyone. The brightest darling. Hello, darling. Alam.
Baka bumalik. Na kami pasalubong next week.